Become Who You Are by Friedrich Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche, one of the most influential philosophers in history, wrote extensively about human existence, individuality, and the importance of self-discovery. One of his most famous ideas is captured in the phrase, "Become who you are." At first glance, this phrase may seem confusing. How can you become something you already are? But this idea is profound and speaks to the journey of self-realization, finding your true purpose, and living authentically in a world that often pressures people to conform. The phrase, "Become who you are," suggests that every individual has a unique nature, a core essence that defines who they are at their deepest level. However, this true self is not always obvious. Many people live their lives based on external expectations, following the beliefs and desires of society, family, or friends. Nietzsche believed that in order to live fully, a person must discover and embrace their authentic self, regardless of outside pressures. Nietzsche was a critic of the idea that people should simply follow the rules and values imposed on them by society or religion. He saw this as a form of limitation, preventing individuals from reaching their full potential. He believed that each person has the ability to create their own values, their own path in life, and should actively seek out their unique purpose. Nietzsche often spoke about the concept of the Übermensch or Overman, sometimes translated as Superman. This idea is related to the concept of becoming who you are. The Übermensch represents someone who has transcended ordinary human limitations by embracing their true self, and living beyond the conventional morality of society. Rather than relying on established rules, the Übermensch creates their own values and lives life authentically. The journey to becoming who you are is not necessarily easy. It requires self-reflection, honesty, and sometimes rejecting the norms that have been imposed on you since childhood. It involves questioning whether you are living the life you want or the life that others expect of you. Nietzsche believed that discovering who you are at your core was crucial to living a meaningful and fulfilled life. To do this, one must engage in deep introspection, looking at their beliefs, motivations, desires, and fears. It requires peeling away the layers of societal conditioning and understanding the difference between what you truly want and what you have been taught to want. This process of self-discovery is not about simply accepting who you are at the moment, but actively working to realize your fullest potential. Nietzsche's view of becoming who you are implies growth and transformation. It is about shedding the influences that limit you and allowing your true essence to shine. In a sense, you are not simply born with a set identity that you must accept. Instead, you actively create who you are by pursuing what you are truly passionate about. Becoming who you are, according to Nietzsche, involves struggle. This is not a journey of comfort but of challenge and difficulty. The struggle comes from the internal battle to overcome self-doubt, societal pressures, and the fear of being different. It is also about learning from your experiences, including the painful ones, and using them to grow stronger and wiser. Nietzsche's philosophy emphasizes the importance of adversity. He believed that hardship and suffering are not things to be avoided but necessary parts of personal growth. When you face challenges, you are forced to confront your weaknesses and limitations. By working through these struggles, you become more resilient, more capable, and closer to your true self. This idea is closely tied to another famous Nietzsche quote, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." Nietzsche saw suffering as a catalyst for personal transformation. It is through facing and overcoming difficulties that individuals become who they truly are. The challenges you face, whether in your personal life, career, or relationships, are opportunities for growth and self-discovery. One of the key elements of Nietzsche's philosophy is the rejection of conformity. Society often has established norms, traditions, and expectations that dictate how people should behave, what they should believe, and what kind of life they should lead. Nietzsche believed that these external influences can prevent people from living authentically. To become who you are, Nietzsche argues, you must reject the idea that you should follow the crowd or live according to societal rules that do not resonate with your true self. This does not mean being rebellious for the sake of rebellion, but rather questioning whether the life you are living is truly yours or just a reflection of others' expectations. Living authentically may require making difficult choices, such as pursuing a career path that others disapprove of or adopting a set of values that are not widely accepted. It requires courage to stand up for what you believe in and to live according to your own principles, even when they differ from those of society. Once you have begun the process of discovering who you are, the next step is to live in alignment with that truth. Living authentically means acting in a way that reflects your true self, your values, and your desires. It means not compromising your beliefs or your passions for the sake of fitting in or pleasing others. This does not mean living selfishly or without regard for others, but rather living with integrity. It involves making decisions that align with your values, even if they are unpopular or misunderstood. It is about pursuing what is meaningful to you rather than what is expected of you. Nietzsche believed that living authentically also means embracing your uniqueness. Each person has their own strengths, talents, and passions, and these should be expressed and celebrated. Rather than trying to conform to someone else's idea of success or happiness, Nietzsche encourages individuals to define success on their own terms. At the heart of Nietzsche's philosophy is the idea of freedom, the freedom to create yourself, your values, and your life. This freedom comes with responsibility, as it requires taking ownership of your choices and your actions. But it also offers the opportunity to live a life that is truly your own. Nietzsche's idea of become who you are is a call to action. It encourages people to embark on the journey of self-discovery and to take control of their lives. It is about realizing that you are not a passive participant in life, but an active creator of your destiny. In conclusion, Nietzsche's philosophy of become who you are is a powerful message about the importance of self-discovery, authenticity, and personal growth. It challenges individuals to look beyond societal expectations and to embrace their true selves. By doing so, they can live a more meaningful and fulfilled life. If you found this exploration of Nietzsche's ideas insightful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more philosophical discussions.